Hi there, I'm Mark from Orange Squid. Each month we stitch together 3 super short videos to help you avoid making the 3 biggest mistakes we see organisations make on specific topics relating to strategy and innovation. This month we're looking at running a brainstorming or ideation workshop. You can see the complete videos as we release them on our website, but for now, here's mistake number 1 for this topic.
One of the most often overlooked strategies to get great output from an ideation or brainstorm session is to think about the people, to strategically think about who to invite to the session. Because just getting your team together as per usual, or the people who typically get invited to these kinds of sessions within the organization, rarely results in truly innovative ideas. When you run an ideation session, you want to invite people who will perform well creatively. And there's a quick and easy way to assess the creativity of your potential participants through assessing their personality. Human personality is built up out of 5 dimensions, often referred to as the big 5 personality traits. And one of these traits is a reliable predictor of creative performance, the trait openness to experience. What most organizations get wrong when they get people together for their session is that they go for bumps on seats, ignoring thinking about strategically inviting people who score high on the personality trait that will significantly increase creative performance. So, to avoid making this mistake, invite people who score high on openness to experience. This is how you can recognize them. People who score high on openness to experience are people who get excited about new information. They typically enjoy a lot of diversity in their life, they have a lot of different interests, hobbies, and they're always trying something new or thinking about something new. So do you know people from inside or even better, outside your organization or company who show all these behaviors? People who have a lot of diverse hobbies and interests and are always thinking about something new? Then invite them to your session. They are likely to be great participants.
It does not matter how many post-it notes, flip charts, or walls that work as whiteboards you have, simply getting a group of people into a room and suggesting they just think creatively rarely results in truly innovative ideas. Most really creative ideas are stimulated by something which sits outside of the regular paradigm in which we typically operate. From the countless ideation sessions we have run, the vast majority of truly innovative ideas, which go on to create real value, come from the participants using the stimulus that we've brought into the session. Stimulus which we always develop using breadth as opposed to just depth. In other words, to solve a business problem or challenge, or to capitalize on an opportunity, it's really valuable to look sideways and bring stimulus in which forces people to think in ways they normally wouldn't. What most organizations get wrong when they try to run brainstorming or ideation sessions is that even if they do bring stimulus in with them, they typically build it based on gathering as much information as possible about the very specific issue they are focusing on. In other words, they're focused on depth rather than breadth. So to avoid making this mistake, look for inspiration outside of your specific challenge area. Look outside of your geographical area, your industry, look outside of the technologies typically utilised, and so on. Bring in stimulus which will drive people's thinking into places it would normally never go. Not long ago, a client of ours in financial services developed a highly successful idea that was initially generated with stimulus created from the airline industry. As I said, breadth is important. And with Google at your fingertips, finding stimulus with greater breadth has never been easier.
When it comes to running an ideation workshop, a common mistake is to just assume that your workshop participants will start thinking creatively as soon as they enter the workshop. The good news is that you can help stimulate creative thinking even in people who don't think they're very creative. But telling people to think outside the box just doesn't cut it. So if you want to avoid making this mistake, first do your homework. Uncover the underlying assumptions that constrain people's thinking when it comes to your ideation topic. Second, reverse these assumptions and generate compelling statements that help them consider a world where the opposite is true. For example, if you're ideating about trying to get people to donate blood, and an assumption is that people are too busy to donate, then create some content that gets your ideation participants to consider a world in which donating blood actually help them navigate their busy lifestyles. Reversing assumptions is integral to our whole ideation process, so give it a go the next time you're running an ideation workshop and see how much more creativity you can rekindle in your ideation participants. For more information on workshops, innovation and strategy, be sure to visit our website.